Hi, Caleb from Brownells here, and in today's video, I'm joined by Zach from Tactical Advisor. Zach, thanks for coming out.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, you were going to tactically advise us on what the heck we're doing here.
Absolutely. So we have a build right in front of all parts and pieces. So I do a dream build every year. Last year was a pretty cool build. I had a lot of fun with it. This year we're going to do it even better. So we have a 2025 dream build that we're going to be doing here with Brownells. So really excited about it.
All right. So we'll in previous builds we've probably taken you through most of the parts before we actually put it together. We're going to flip the script this time. We're going to put it together, and then Zach's going to walk you through front to back, or tip to butt, whatever.
Whatever you prefer.
Yeah, whatever you prefer. And we'll just go from there. So let's just jump right into it and get started with the lower receiver.
Awesome. Very cool. We went with an ADM lower receiver. Like I said, we're going to break these down a lot more after the video when I have the whole gun complete. But for right now, let's go and throw this together. We got a Midwest Industries.
Yep, Midwest Industries block.
That's exactly what I use.
Yeah, it's my favorite to use right now. And these receivers do come with pins installed, but I pulled those pins out because you have Radian pins.
Fantastic. I like that. It's a good upgrade. I was hoping that we'll have to put those little pins in and lose some detents. Let's throw one of those in first.
Perfect. So interesting thing, like Radian does, on the back side of the pin, they put a recess cut on there so that the spring actually fits over the pin.
Okay.
To make things a little easier. You'll see what I'm talking about when you get into it.
I'm interested to see how you put pins in, because the way I do it is probably a little different. I usually take another pin and put it in the opposite direction, and then slowly do it that way.
I mean, I'm interested to show you how I do it.
I'd like to see the actual real way to do it.
All right. I'll show you the boss way to do it.
The right way, probably.
No, I wouldn't call it the right way. It's just the...
All right.
Yeah, we'll call it the right way.
Yeah, let's go with the right way.
All right.
All right. Okay, I like those detents are nice.
Yeah.
Nice little addition. Okay. All right, show me. Teach me the way.
All right, cool. You're going to take this right here with that groove facing outward.
Okay.
You're just going to push in. And then you are going to slide this, but the front of this pin is recessed so you can get a tool in there when you're taking it apart. So you got to do this one a little bit differently.
What?
All right.
That is incredible.
There's the front pin.
I love that.
All right, so for the back pin, because this receiver uses a set screw, we have two options. We can either clip this pin, or we can just use the shorter pin. I would recommend just using the spring.
Okay.
Because it's already cut to the right size for that set screw.
Absolutely.
And you don't absolutely have to cut it, but if you don't cut it, it's putting way more tension on that actual takedown pin, and it's just a pain. So I would recommend clipping them.
So I take this screws in here, so you don't have to worry about when you're putting the buffer in and everything?
Correct.
No way. That's cool.
Yes way. All right.
I've never used their takedown pins. Thank you, sir.
I'm going to need that back. That's good. That's coffee. There's actually coffee in the cup.
Absolutely not. He's faking drinking that.
I will pour this all over your parts, man. I will just... Look at you go.
We're good to go.
Man.
Efficiency.
Almost like I did it myself.
Just better.
Just better. All right.
All right, we going trigger now?
What's all in there? Yeah, we can do trigger. That's fine. Fun fact, I used to have hair about that long when I was in high school.
Did you?
I did.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Do you use locks in your hair?
Do I use locks in my hair? I use locks in my hair, and I also use it to hold my coffee. This video,
there you go.
Not sponsored by locks.
It should be, though. Use code Tactical Advisor. Get the Tactical Advisor pomade.
No, you need to get Baron Balm.
Oh, son of a gun, you got your own.
Yes, I do. No. Yeah, get out of here.
I think you should get them both. Try them both.
You know what?
See which one you like better.
Listen.
Mine smells like a sweet sunset.
We need to tell the Godfather of locks to make a battle pack that has both.
That's actually a really good idea.
It's a great idea.
It's a fantastic little collaboration going on.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish one of us had a beard. We could do beard oil and then hair, but I can't grow a beard.
So our videographer, who you can't see, has a magnificent beard to make up for my lack of facial hair. So
maybe he'll do it then.
Yeah.
He'll be our.
Do a-
Do you have a hammer?
Yeah, I got
I'm just
whatever.
using my buffer.
Pump the brakes. What do you need a hammer for, first of all?
Just tap this little guy in.
No, stop it. You don't need a hammer for that.
No?
No.
You show me.
I'm not giving you a hammer for
Show
that.
me the way. I'll use my buffer again.
I mean, why didn't y'all stop him? I didn't see him doing it.
We were distracted with hair.
Yeah, it's easy to. What were we talking? What were we doing? No, I'm kidding.
Putting this little guy in.
Yeah,
Show me how to
you're
do
just
it.
gonna push that down.
I got sensitive hands.
That's okay. You're gonna push this in. Oh, what have you done? All right. So, see how this pin has 2 cuts in it?
Mhm.
If you start with the smooth side, there's less stuff for it to get caught up on.
Okay. So I'm learning stuff already.
Yeah. And you got a hammer I can use?
I absolutely have a hammer. I would love it.
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, it's
Here-
right here,
here.
actually. It's a buffer.
No, let me get you a real one. You know, sometimes they're a little stubborn. And
That's exactly what I need. Look at that.
look,
That's fantastic. Just little taps.
just make sure you got it lined up before you start breaking things. Yeah, if I break it, it's a big deal. If you break it, it's just funny. So
Yeah, right? You little guy.
it's
He's
you're
definitely in there.
you're in the right spot.
Oh, she's real stubborn.
Something's not G-holing.
No, let's pull it out and reset. See what we got. See what we got going on.
All right, here's the plan. You ready?
Yeah, I have plans.
All right, we're gonna take out this slave pin
Mm-hmm.
because that's what's actually causing our issues for some reason.
Which
just gonna-
supposed to be helping is causing the issues.
Yeah,
Ridiculous. Now everything's
we're
fall
gonna
to
do it the
pieces.
old-fashioned way.
No, I like it.
Let me
You get there, you let me know.
there you are.
There, now we can do it most
All
of
right,
the
now let's move that
get that
let
down where
me
she
get
needs
your
to be.
disconnector in the right spot here, and just push it.
See, we're already collaborating.
Look at that. I thought I knocked my coffee over for a second. I almost threw up, but we're good.
All right, we're good. Let's get this little guy in there. Thank you, sir. Oh, I can't use that hammer for the rest. All the ambi controls are in the way. I can't even see.
You're doing so good.
Thank you.
I'm encouraging.
This is a dream come true, getting to build a gun with you on your set. You know what I'm saying?
What?
This
I am
this
just-
No, this is something I've always wanted to do. This
Man,
is exciting.
I'm blushing.
It's incredibly exciting.
Our videographer's gonna have to filter out all the blush.
When we have a failed gun success, we're at least going to have our hair to fall back on.
That's true. That's usually what I do. I just get lucky with a gun every now and then. It's like a Samson effect, you know.
Yeah.
It's like the power's coming from the hair.
100%, absolutely. Nope, I agree with that. All right, let's go safety. I was afraid I did it wrong. I'm gonna throw this little guy right there.
Like it. Here, use this one. Psst.
Yeah.
Hey, use this.
Oh, thanks. What's that?
It's a roll pin holder. Don't let the pin fall out.
Oh, nice. You want me to use this pen?
I mean, yeah, I do. I do
Oh,
want you to
one.
use
Oh,
that
that's
pin.
nice. Is it magnetized?
No, so
Oh,
it will
okay.
fall right out.
So it will actually just fall.
Yeah, and then instead of looking for more on the floor, I'll just use one of
Keep
these.
giving me the ones that you set up. And, you know, it started as a joke, but it actually is going to work out for us.
Yes.
I will say these cut tools like these are so nice.
Yeah.
Alright, that looks good. Okay. I'm going with a BCM grip. One of the reasons I like the grip storage in these. I like the angle, super comfortable. Again, we'll break this down a little bit more when it's all done, but.
All right, so we are swapping out this slotted screw for a hex screw.
That is incredibly better.
Yeah.
I will say my favorite tool to use for this kind of stuff is the Brownells ratchet wrench, and I'm severely saddened that you don't have one.
I have 2 in here.
It is the absolute best tool. I use one at the bench and one at the actual my workbench out in the garage.
Yeah, I've got them around.
Those are great. Less twisting.
Yeah, they're over there. It's far, too far.
Get a little bit more. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
My internal torque wrench.
We've all got one.
Mine doesn't work well.
Mine's absolutely wrecked. It doesn't,
Yeah, right? All right, let's make sure we actually did this right. Cool.
Sounds good.
Doesn't
Look
go
at
bang
that.
when we don't want it to.
Look
That's cool.
at that.
All right, let's do our buffer. All right, we're going with the BCM. You got a little extra. And goes this way. Ooh, back it up a little bit. We got a little excited. All right, where my little guy at?
You don't have any.
I don't have one? For real?
For real, for
That
real.
doesn't come with one?
It does not, no. So you would, buffers usually don't come with a retainer and spring, or buffer kits, I should say.
But you have.
They usually come in
everything.
lower parts kits, yeah. I have a little bit of stuff.
Okay, I like that.
So you'll need one of these, which is the spring.
Oh, wait, hold on. How many buffers do we got? You playing games with me?
All right, now, here's a question.
Yeah. Do you want me to put this in?
Steak?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I said it was a question, it was really a statement.
No, I like that you at least gave me the option to answer it, though. That was nice of you.
Yeah, if you would have said no, I would have been like, no steak.
Okay. It doesn't look good.
It's not gonna look good yet. Let me see what. Let me.
Wow, that ain't looking good
Show
at all.
me.
No.
Show me. Keep going.
Yeah,
Listen, I've seen steaks that were more rare than that. This is the only time it's okay to do a well done steak.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna keep hitting it a couple of those. I mean, you gotta get more in there, right?
Yeah. Keep going.
Do you have a bigger hammer?
You don't need a bigger hammer. That'll do everything you need it to do.
It needs more.
Yeah. But it's going.
It's gone. It's going where it needs to go. You prefer more?
Yeah, more.
Okay.
More. That Kylo Ren meme.
Yes.
More. That's me when I'm staking things. All right, so now that you have like a really deep cut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's starting to flow in there a bit. Oh, that's looking good actually.
Okay.
That's not going to go anywhere because you can see the metal is basically in the square.
Yeah. No. So yeah. No, I see it in there.
It's not going anywhere. That's good. That's
Incredible looking.
That's good. That's
And it's symmetrical, which I like.
yeah.
All right. What do we want to do next? We've got our lower. Let me throw stock on here. Get that on there. Okay, I like that. Cool. I like it.
I mean, I like it too. Now,
It's pretty.
yeah.
You did a good job.
Hey, you did great. Let's
Cute.
move on to the upper.
All right, let's do it.
If you want to hand me that block, we're not going to need it anymore.
Okay. But this thing is cool. I like this.
That one's for the 308.
Okay,
let me
no,
get
don't need
you.
that.
Let me get you one that is more suited for stuff. There
Okay.
you go.
Where do you get these?
The device manufacturing makes them.
Okay. Are they on Brownell's website?
They certainly are. Everything on this table is on Brownell's website,
This
except
is
for
gonna
this
be-
coffee cup.
My next purchase, because this is sweet. All right, where's my upper at?
Hey, I got it right here.
You.
Look at me.
Hiding it over here.
It was hiding from both of us.
Alright, locked in.
Look at that.
I like that. That is super nice.
Solid.
Okay.
So you got your barrel.
Okay.
All right, yeah, so forward assist, dust cover's already in.
Yes. Nope.
Super
Alright, good to
easy.
go. BCM upper.
All right.
So good to go.
So let's go ahead and throw the barrel in.
Okay.
Then once the barrel's locked in there with the barrel nut, we'll go ahead and then pull it out, and then we'll do the gas block and gas tube.
Okay. Oh my. Oh my. I don't need a
Which upper is that?
Well, hopefully the BCM.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, those are supposed to be tight.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, no. Okay.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do.
You teach me the way.
You were gonna thread your muzzle device on all the way,
Okay.
so we don't damage our crown, and then we're gonna tap that barrel in.
Okay.
So take this block I said we were done with.
Okay.
You're just gonna set this against the muzzle, and then
Just tap away.
hit it with the hammer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna continue taking apart this handguard. It's moving. Very close. All right, hold right there.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're gonna do, because it's so close, we're gonna use the barrel nut to press it in the rest of the way.
Okay.
So if it's sticking out far, don't do that because you can only get like 1 or 2 threads of contact.
Okay.
But since we're gonna have full thread contact whenever we do that, I feel pretty good with it.
That'll draw the rest of it.
Pretty good about it. Yep. You owe me $60, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I really destroyed that.
No, it's fine. So whenever we install this, we're gonna need to put this plate on and then the barrel nut on.
Okay.
But for getting that barrel pressed in,
We're just gonna throw the plate on first.
we're just gonna throw that barrel nut on.
Like that. And you use a cow's wrench for this one, or is it proprietary for?
So they have a proprietary, but if I remember correctly, a castle nut wrench is
It's
the
just a
same,
castle-
same dimensions. Yeah.
Proprietary to a castle nut. I like it.
And I may be misremembering. That might not be correct.
No, I think it fits.
Okay.
I think so.
Cool. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh yeah, she's drawn right in. All right, so that goes on first.
This goes on first.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it goes on first.
Okay.
I was thinking, because whenever I did mine, I had issues with gas block alignment putting this on first, or gas tube alignment,
Okay.
but I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll slide that on.
Yeah.
I'll throw a little bit of grease on your threads here.
Okay.
There you go.
You may throw that on.
Yep, throw it on hand tight as far as you can.
Okay. Will this have any play to it after you tighten that completely down?
No, it will
So
have
that's
zero
why you
play.
wanna make
Yeah,
sure to,
that's completely normal.
Okay. But you want to make sure that your gas tube's proper before you tighten, or does it just go
So
on? That's good.
after you torque that barrel nut down, this will actually still play a little bit. And
Oh, okay.
whenever you install the
Yeah,
handguard,
that'll lock everything in.
it pulls everything
Okay.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about.
Perfect. That's it.
Fantastic.
All right, and the reason we put it at 90 degrees is so that the torque going into the actual tool is the same as the output in the torque wrench. Because if you're past 90 degrees, you're actually doing less torque, and if you're at a tighter angle, you're doing more torque, or the other way around. I don't remember exactly.
Good to know. I didn't know that.
yeah,
so 90
so-
degrees is the perfect angle for all that.
Yes, there's a channel that talks about which one's which and why it matters, and I was in the video, I just don't remember.
Okay.
So,
I
I said it right once at least. Okay, now let's go ahead and put the gas tube in the gas block.
Okay.
And I'll show you how I do that in the
Yeah,
vise.
no, I would love to see how you do that, honestly. See, this is why you're a professional. I pretend on YouTube.
I say that I play one on TV, so.
Yeah.
All right, and then we'll go back to our punches here, wherever I put those, right in front of me. You can get it started with that there.
Where's my little? Is that the little guy?
It's in there already. No, it's not. No, it's not. I promise I have not been smoking the devil's lettuce.
What is in your drink over there?
Dude, so this is a latte and this is Dr.
I got
Pepper,
you.
all right?
The combination is a little special. is what it
Apparently,
is.
if you mix those together,
We found something new.
it makes your mind magic.
Can I get some Dr. Pepper and some latte, please?
Absolutely. Well, one of us has to finish this thing.
That is so much easier than what I do. Okay.
That's it. Got it.
Okay. Love it.
All right, and your barrel is dimpled, so just go ahead and throw that on there.
Great. Okay. Just
Keep going. Hey.
tighten away.
Yeah,
Okay.
just kind of
Is
feel
there
it.
like any like you preferred for in your method of making sure you're in that right spot with that dimpling?
Yeah, I'll show you what I do.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I take it. Obviously, you always start with the one that's at the dimple, not the other one. Then I go in just till it starts touching the barrel. Then I wiggle it. And I can't go far left or right or front or back, so I know it's in the dimple.
Okay.
Then I go a little bit further, and then that wiggle gets even smaller,
So it
so
locks you down.
I know I'm in the center, and then I just put some torque on it.
You do your final touch. Okay. And then you just rock that one down.
Yep. Just like
Cool.
so.
I
That's
like
it. All right. Now we can start installing this handguard.
So
All right, so we got all the screws almost set, so we're gonna need to loosen them all so we can align that.
good. Oh, so now I gotta loosen everything.
Yeah, because it's a little,
Okay.
just a quarter turn on each one. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's looking good.
This thing is looking so good already.
Yeah, it is. This is just a really good looking. This is one of the better looking handguards on the market.
I agree
in
with
my
you.
opinion.
Yeah, no.
It's just like, it's nice. It's heavy.
It
It's
is a little
it's
heavy.
nice and beefy, but then
Yep.
you got these curves back here.
Yep.
So you ever play the video game Star Citizen?
I've not. No.
Okay, so it reminds me of like the curves on like some of the Crusader Industries ships, and right
Okay.
now I'm just super nerd. So we're gonna keep moving
And
forward.
you're feeling it. I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No. So
I wish I played that game now. I wish-
well, I mean, it's never too late. So here's the deal.
Okay.
We are not putting an M203 grenade launcher, to my knowledge.
You know, maybe we can have that later.
Excuse me, flare launcher.
Yeah, chalk launcher.
Yeah, not explode, whatever. So we're just gonna put this bottom plate on.
Okay. All right. Let's just do it the lame way, I guess.
All right, yeah, and it goes on just like that.
Okay.
Your sound effects are on point, by the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold them. Honestly,
No,
it's hard for me
let
not
it.
to
Hey,
because
let it fly.
it's usually just sound effects all day.
All right, so same thing with this. Get all the screws started, and then torquing that alternating. Sweet. All right, now muzzle device.
Okay.
All right.
There we go. Where we want to be.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep, yeah, a little more. A little more. Hold right there. Lift. Take the wrench off.
Beautifully done.
All right. So moving forward.
Okay. Now we have fun with accessories.
Yeah. So what I want to see, or let's do this.
Yeah.
Before we put accessories on it, let's take this out of the holding fixture, if you will.
Incredible looking.
I'll give you some of this here.
Oh my goodness. Like a magician. Nice. Very nicely done.
Just put that anywhere.
That's where it's going. Thank you. Oh, that's an incredible looking gun. But it's gonna get a whole lot better in a second.
All right. Let's. I said we wouldn't use this again. Let's go ahead and use it
We're
again.
doing it. We're doing it. It's been abused enough, but we're gonna finish her off.
All right. That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll flip it around. All right.
There we go.
Sweet.
So nice.
So we got a lot of accessories.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We got a lot of really good accessories.
go.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what we're going. Just gonna throw this right.
Perfect.
You know, you want that really far viewpoint on that way. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
You're just adding all the accessories to this. I love it. Okay, let's put this together.
All right. So that guy right there. So what you're gonna need to do is take out those two cross bolts because they're gonna kind of be in the way, and it comes with a wrench.
Not the right one though.
Oh yeah, not for the cross bolts. That's for getting down in there. I have tools.
We're gonna throw on the Unity Tactical Magnifier. The nice thing about this magnifier is it's all one piece, so your magnifier and mount come together. So I really like that, and this is a new one that I have not tried yet. So
Nor have I, and I'm excited to try it.
this is incredibly loose.
I'm just gonna keep placing this wherever I want.
Tighten that one guy.
Yeah.
She locked
Yeah,
it.
there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
I like that. Fantastic. And the best thing about this is the lower size. You know, you don't have that addition of having to mount it to it. It can drop down lower. It's out of your way a little bit easier.
I love it. I'm getting one.
I like that. No, that's incredible. All right, on to the next thing.
Okay, next thing. Let's
Move straight to the
let's
annoying
get
part.
let's get that D-ball place where we want it, because everything else is going to kind of depend on that.
Yeah, form around it. Let's do that. So first
Oh,
thing we're
and
gonna do,
your front sight. So I mounted my front sight in front of the D-ball in the fixed up position.
I love that, honestly. I think that's a great, because you're not losing any space with that. Because
Right.
your little lasers are sticking out the sides anyway, so you
Yeah.
might as well throw it there.
And the sight height is just over the D-ball, but it's not sticking up any higher than anything else on the D-ball.
Yeah.
So it's not an additional snag,
It
right?
doesn't just add anything, which is kind of cool.
The biggest complaint I get from like the people on the internet, because that's what they do, right?
Yeah.
Is that so when you change your battery, what do you lose zero on, your optic or your D-ball? And honestly, if you're mounting your D-ball correctly, mount it in the rail, push it forward, lock it down, you shouldn't really lose any zero. Same thing with your front
in theory.
sight.
And
There it is.
boom, look at that. It's incredible.
That's slick.
And that's why you go with this height. I know a lot of people have issues with the height. You want to have that sight over. You don't want anything occluding your vision at all. So
All right, so now we need to determine where the axon switch is going to go.
yeah,
Or maybe the light. Let's do the light, then we'll do the switch.
let's do that. The nice thing about this light, though, is these Surefire mounts.
Yeah,
So nice. These little swivels.
I got those M-locks set for you, so you shouldn't have to loosen them yet. You shouldn't have to loosen them.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to loosen them.
Okay.
Hey, don't
I do
loosen-
things differently.
Listen,
I want to see,
I'm about
your way-
to,
I
I'm
wanna
about
see how
to,
you do it.
I'm about to blow your mind.
You're about to, because I
Yeah.
loosen them to the point they're about to fall off.
No,
and they always
dude.
fall off, and I just wiggle them in there, and then I shove another Allen wrench in there, and I'm like,
Nah, dude,
twisting
whoa,
things.
stop it. Listen, I'm about to blow your mind.
Okay, let's see what. I want to do
Dude.
it. I'm so excited.
All right, so if you can see it, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to loosen it.
Okay.
Until it turns, and now it's locked in.
I've been doing this for like so many years the wrong way.
There you go. So do it.
That kind of makes me really angry because you know how long it takes me
Listen.
to put on lights.
You have absolutely no excuse, because if you go to YouTube and type in how to install M-Lock,
There's a video of it from you.
I did this on video. So your struggle's your problem.
I just looked at it and I thought in my apparently not incredibly smart brain, I was like, I know how to do this. I don't need to look this up.
Well, I did it the way you were describing, and then I was like, there's got to be a better way to do this. And then I did that, and I was like, oh,
there
okay, cool.
actually is.
Yeah. This is super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Well, the problem is I always lose them in the handguard, and then you're shaking your handguard to get them out, and then
Yeah.
you get them out, and then you're frustrated because some companies make the gosh dang screw so small that you don't have any extra threads.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is, see, now my light's a little, we can actually like tighten this up. And we're gonna do that right now. So you don't want to like mashed in there, but you want to have a little bit of gap.
Just,
Unless you tell me differently.
slide a piece of paper through there. Yeah. No,
Because
that's
clearly everything I do now is,
No.
I'm questioning everything I've ever done to build a gun at this point.
well,
That is the smartest thing I've ever seen.
what you're doing right now is exactly what I do. So you're smart.
And I'm so happy that you showed me that.
All right,
Let's
let's
get that switch. Actually, I want to put the grip on first so I can get my grip position first. And then we can put the switch where it needs to go there.
That makes sense to me.
Okay.
Let me see what size you need, and I'll get you ready here.
That's ridiculous.
The look on your face whenever it got it set is just, that's what I love to see.
Oh, man. You've changed my life. If I gain nothing from anything here, this is well worth it.
That's worth
This
everything.
is worth everything. That makes me so happy.
Nice.
Okay.
Your bits in that
I
grip
took a
is gonna, yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, that is just an incredible placement. Yeah, nope. Whoever did that is incredibly smart.
All right.
Let's
Sweet.
put that switch on there. All right. Now you have one of these, correct?
I do.
And you like the setup?
I love the setup.
Okay. And
And
this
I-
is actually what made me even go with it. 'Cause I was thinking about it, but then your recommendation. So
Yeah, and there's a lot of cable going on with it, but
Ton.
honestly, I actually loosened my light and tucked a bunch of my cable under there
Okay.
because it kind of naturally flowed that way.
okay.
And we may be able to do that as well here. Let's
Any
just
issue with heat? Nothing like that?
no, not
Okay.
so. And I've used it. I used it at Gunfighter Gauntlet, and I shot a lot and no issues. So,
Fantastic.
and I was using a suppressor.
Okay. All right. So D-ball, we're gonna put both these in. Does it matter?
Yes.
Okay.
So you want to. They are labeled A and B.
Okay.
You just want to make sure A is on that left side.
Good. You still got the angle. Gives you a little bit of space. That's good.
I'm gonna let it like naturally push back on it so that it's
so
not
not
compressing.
smashing?
Yes, I'm
I
gonna
like
push it
it.
in, let off, and then tighten it.
right where she's at. Okay. I'm not gonna put any pressure, just enough that it's not gonna fall back.
Yep.
Beautifully done. Yep. No, I like that.
Now I mean, we don't even need any cable management panels now.
Mm-mm.
It's all nice and tucked.
No, everything's
Nothing's
hidden incredibly well.
Yeah, nothing's over kinked or anything. It's just curved. Yeah. Oh,
No, that looks great.
I feel good about that.
And normally, like you want obviously your flashlight to be as close as possible, less snag hazard. But
Yep.
the more important snag hazard to get away is your cable. So if that brings your light out a little bit, it's not too big of a deal.
All we got is some slate panels,
Yes, absolutely.
and these are M-locks, so they're easy to install.
Now they are.
It's locked.
So you can, if you really want to, add more. I don't think we're going to.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think it looks. I think
do without it.
I think the minimal looks good.
Yep. No, we got some extras. There's not a problem. That's not a bad thing.
All right. So there's the.
Incredibly good.
There it is. That's all the pieces.
Is that the gun?
That's
it?
the gun.
That
All
is
right.
an incredible gun.
Tell us about it. Talk
Okay.
Talk with your mouth. Yeah. Use your word. Use your words.
Okay, I'll use my words. All right, so this is 2025 Dream Build. I like to think it's an improvement from last year's. If you want to see last year's, I do have that video on my channel. They might link it here. I don't know. Right above his head.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever. We'll.
It's floating there.
Most
So,
likely there.
We're gonna go from the top to the back with this thing. We've got a chemo muzzle device on this from what was that? What? I forget the brand.
That is Forward Controls Design.
Forward control design. Okay, so the goal is eventually we're going to suppress this. So we'll run a suppressor on that, and then we've got a front sight post here from Magpul. The reason I like that, which we discussed, is how it all kind of combines in here, but it doesn't take anything away, which is nice. And then you've got a D-Ball A3. If you're looking for the most power, I would go D-Ball D2. That's incredibly bright for a civilian model, but for this, I want something a little bit smaller, something easier, not as heavy. That D2 is kind of obnoxious. It's just it got the power of the sun, which is cool. I mean, if you've seen
it's
those
massive.
ones. So went with that so we can run this with night vision. Kind of goes along with this whole setup, being more of a purpose-driven patrol rifle type of gun. Then we've got your flashlight here. That's a Surefire. I traditionally go Cloud Defensive. That's my favorite light as of right now. But because of the way we went with the Axon and the night vision setup, Cloud Defensive is incredibly good at that. Just because they don't have the mounts, and the biggest thing with the Surefire, because they have this M-lock mount, you're able to rotate that, keep everything as close as possible. Cloud Defensive are a little bit bulkier. I think it's a super nice light, but you can't go wrong with your Surefires, your mod lights, or Cloud Defensive, so all really good. All extremely expensive, unfortunately. Then we're going back to your Axon. Big reason I chose this was because I seen your rifle, and I was like, no, I really like that setup. It's incredible. It's really ergonomical because like the way I hold my rifle, it just kind of works and fits. So I'm excited to test that out. I think I figured out where that piece goes.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. What are we doing? What you got?
This little guy? Does that go there? Is something supposed to go there?
So that's if you don't have pick rail on top, you can M-lock it directly to the rail.
Oh, okay. So this just kind of goes in there to cover that hole? You just go like, bloop.
I don't remember if mine's in there or not, but
We're going to put it there because I don't like the fact that it's just empty.
sure.
If I can put it in right. There we go. Now it's complete. I lied to you guys. I thought this whole gun was complete. Now it is.
Now I gotta go look
cool.
at mine and see if
Right?
that's what it looks like.
Absolutely. So we got the slate black rail covers. I like these because they're inexpensive and they work. They function the way they're supposed to. It's super simple. There's really nothing else it's supposed to do. So a product like this, it either works or it doesn't, and they work, which is a nice thing. And you're not spending more than your debolt to put them on your gun. So I like those. BCM grip. A lot of people think I put them on backwards. I like them this way because when you're doing anything off a barricade, with it pointing away from you, you're able to lock really into that position. If you're doing it the other way, it has a tendency to slip off or lift up a little bit as you're shooting. So I like that, and it just gives me a little something to brace off of. We did the RAS3 rail. Looks incredible. Really good lockup for night vision, so you're not getting any rotation. We've got a Sons of Liberty Gunworks barrel, bolt carrier, and safety selector. Really like their stuff. It's something I've been rotating to a lot lately, just because I think their quality is good and their price isn't obnoxious. It's a little on the higher end. You got like your Aero Precision, but I think Sons of Liberty is a little bit higher than that. But I think you get a little bit more quality with that too. We got 13 7-inch barrel here, and I like that length because you're getting a little bit shorter, especially if you're adding that suppressor. When you go with a 16-inch, you throw a suppressor on there, you're just adding unneeded length to the gun. So it's kind of nice to shorten that a little bit, especially for something that you want to use as a home defense gun, something purpose-driven, a chart gun or whatnot. You can actually get a little bit less length out of the gun. You don't need to reach out and touch 500,000 yards. There's other guns for that that we're going to build. So then we got, going back down, like I said, bolt carrier, Sons of Liberty, good stuff. Then we got a lower. This is a new lower that I've personally never used, but it is incredibly nice looking, and I'm excited to test it out, see how I like it. That's going to be an American Defense lower, ADM, I believe is what it is for short. But nice ambi controls. It's going to be something I'm going to have to practice with because they're a little bit different than the other ambi controls I'm used to. I kind of wish if you go to an ambi lower, they would all be similar. Because I feel like you go to one and you always have to learn something new, a little different manual of arms. So when it comes to something new like that, just train with it and practice, make sure you're getting good with it. Then we're going with an SDC trigger from Geisley. That is my favorite combat style trigger. You got a little bit of play. Let me do it from the other side. You got a little bit of play before you actually take that shot. Just gives you a half a second or a half of a squeeze to make a different decision or decide like, okay, I'm not going to shoot. So I really like that for a duty or a purpose-driven style firearm. So really, really good trigger. I like those. And then we've got a Radian charging handle back here. Absolute favorite charging handle. There's some other good ones on the market, but Radian's definitely a good one. I'm gonna put in this for a dream gun. Now for the optic, you've got a Aimpoint Comp M5. Pretty expensive optic, but what's cool about them is it's like a 50,000 hour battery life, and it runs off of a AAA battery, which are so common, really easy to get, really inexpensive, and super easy to throw in and out if you need to. But the battery life, in my experience, have been really, really good, and I don't think I've ever replaced my other Comp M5s. So been happy with those. Got a Unity tactical riser. Benefit with that, obviously, that height when you're running night vision. If you want to be a little bit taller on your gun and seeing over everything you have up front. And then going along with that is that Unity Tactical magnifier that just allows you to see out and touch, just reach out and touch if you want to, and also be able to ID stuff a little bit farther. This is a 4 times, so it's right between that 3 and 5, which I think is cool. But this is a new product that I've never personally used, and I'm kind of excited to try out and see what I think about it. But the mount itself looks cool. It's a little bit lower than your traditional ones, which is nice. Can't throw a backup iron sight on there, but you have the backup sights in that mount, which is cool. And then you got BCM grip. Going along kind of your BCM parts. I like those. Angle's good. Grip storage, so you can throw some stuff in there. It's always a good idea. And then you got your Radian takedown pens, which are just, I don't know. Are they a necessity? No, but they look cool and they function really nice. And you showed me they're incredibly easy to actually put in.
Yeah, very easy.
Then going back, you got your BCM buffer. What's nice about those, you've got a lot more positions, so you can really fine tune that location. It's always going to come down to personal preference where you want that to sit. I kind of like it like right here, but sometimes you find you're like, I kind of wish it was in the middle. Well, with this, it kind of gives you that option, but some people just like to rock that as long as you can. I don't like that, but
yeah, and that's the BCM Mark II recoil mitigation system, which is A5 length. So all those parts are the same measurements and will fully interchange.
Awesome. And then we went with the T0 for the buffer?
Yes, T0, because we have that 13.7 barrel with a mid-length gas system, so we have such a short dwell time that T0 will be just fine.
So it's a really good decision to go with that one. I like that. Now, you want to explain the adjustable bolt carrier we went with? I kind of just walked right through that.
Yeah, so Superlative Arms, adjustable gas block, and
yeah,
and no,
the bolt carrier, we have 2 of them. One goes up front. It's pretty cool.
No, you're good.
It's a really special gun.
The way that's set up, it has a bleed off on it. So all the gas, so traditionally, like a lot of adjustable gas blocks, they'll just restrict gas flow. Mm-hmm. And then you get a bunch of like excess gas in there, which leads to carbon buildup because that gas isn't moving. But these have a bleed off, so all the gas that's not using, it just bleeds off out of a vent. so that they run a lot cleaner.
Okay.
And they're just way more effective. So it's a really good decision there.
Awesome. And it's a good upgrade to do from the start. Like a lot of people will be like, I'll save a little bit of money, not go with adjustable. It's just easier to go with it. You don't know if you're going to suppress it or not. You know, maybe in the future you will. Something you don't have to replace down the road. And if you don't want to use it, you just don't use it, and it's still going to work just the same. We've got B5 stock on here. I like having that storage inside the stock itself. Just gives you more ability to add stuff to the gun if you want to store things. A lot of people put batteries in those. But other than that, this is an incredible looking gun. Super happy with how that turned out.
Yeah, me too. I think it came out great. And thanks for coming out and building this gun with us. This has been awesome.
No, absolutely. Thank you guys. Brownells has been incredible. They have really helped me in everything I've done here with my channel and everything. So huge shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for having me out here. And honestly, I don't think I would be where I'm at now without you guys. So thank you a ton for that.
Certainly appreciate it. And we're glad you're here. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to post them down below. And if you need help with anything for any reason ever, including hair product advice, we both got recommendations.
We got you.
If your hair just looks like a flock of snakes, we can fix that. All right. So feel free to give us a call on the tech line. We'll be happy to help you out.
And normally I have hair and makeup on set. I don't have it today. So I'm sorry if everything is just off. It's a disaster.
Yeah. Ignore that. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.